Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Which applies a special composition that weakens the adhesive characteristics of paintwork. As a result, the paint is simply peeled off the metal or can easily be scraped off with an ordinary metal spatula. Chemical removal: how to remove old paint from metal in the least labor-intensive way. Most likely, you will not find a more convenient method than paint flushing. Such chemical liquids have been used in industry for decades, so they can easily be purchased for home use. Flushes can be either organic or alkaline-based. In almost all cases, the use of chemical compositions will be more effective than removing old paint from metal by mechanical means. You can't do without flushing if you need, for example, to remove old paint from alloy wheels. Mechanical method to qualitatively remove the paint between the spokes is extremely difficult or even impossible. On the market there are both universal means that can cope with the main types of paint: alkyd, acrylic, oil, bitumen, latex, epoxy, polyurethane, perchlorovinyl, petroleum polymer, and more specialized flushes. Paintwork can be removed not only from metal, but also from concrete and brick surfaces. The best manufacturers. The most well-known liquids for removing paint are Body 700. It is made on the basis of organic solvents and paraffin. Flushing is presented in two versions: gel, which is applied with a brush, and spray. According to the manufacturer, the composition can be used on stainless and chrome steel, aluminum, galvanized surface, as well as on fiberglass and plastic parts, except PE and PTFE. Body Company has been producing various auto repair materials for quite a long time, so this flush can be safely recommended for purchase. Abro P600 Paint Remover. It is available only in aerosol version. Like the liquid from Body, Abro P600 has no alkali in its base, which has a charitable effect not only on environmental pollution, but also on your health when applied. Old Paint Remover from Eltrans, sold in aerosol cans. The manufacturer recommends not allowing the liquid to get on plastic and rubber surfaces. The disadvantage of flushing is in the slow rate of reaction, which can take up to 60 minutes. How to use what is better to remove old paint from the metal we have determined. Now we will consider in detail the method of application. Of liquids, clean the surface of the old paintwork from dirt and moisture. Shake the can vigorously several times before using sprays. The advantage of gels is that you do not need to carefully cover nearby parts. In the case of sprays, you should beware of inadvertent airborne transfer of reagents. The gel is applied in a very thin layer. When removing resistant coatings, hot-drying polyester enamels, two-component epoxy enamels, one-time treatment is not sufficient. Therefore, it is better to apply the flush in thin layers at intervals of 5 to 10 minutes. Often the reaction time varies from 5 to 15 minutes. After the paint has bloated, it can be peeled off with an ordinary metal spatula or blown off with compressed air. Before removing old paint from metal, be sure to wear gloves. A respirator is also desirable. Never allow the flushing liquid to come into contact with the skin. Even if the manufacturer states that it is possible to use the flush on plastic, do not be lazy to additionally check compatibility. After all, there is a huge variety of plastic compositions. Apply the liquid to a small inner part. If after 30 minutes the plastic has not softened and has not changed its shape, then the chemical composition can be safely used. Whatever you remove old paint from the metal, be sure to read the accompanying instructions. Mechanical method: as abrasives can be used, sandpaper. Paint removal is made possible by an abrasive grain, silicon carbide, aluminum oxide, aluminum zirconate, etc., which is fixed by a bonding adhesive layer on a supporting base, paper, cloth, fiber, film. When painting cars, working with abrasives of this type is very important. In our case, the most aggressive abrasives can be used to remove old paint. If we speak the language of the ISO 6344 sandpaper marking, then you will fit P60, P80. Stripping disc and bolgar. Suitable for small open areas. Remove the paint on the body parts of the car in this way is not recommended, since after the disc on the metal remain deep furrows. Stripping petal circles. Represented by an assembled accordion sandpaper installed in a special case. The circle allows you to really quickly remove the paint, but also damages the metal quite badly. Therefore, in-body repair is used only for rough treatment of small areas. Wire brushes mounted on a drill or screwdriver. You will not be able to quickly remove a thick layer of paint in this way. But brushes of this type cope well with hard-to-reach places, as well as the removal of corrosion. The main advantage of sandpaper is its simplicity and availability. Small areas of metal or plastic can be cleaned even by hand. For large volumes, Velcro abrasives are used. After installation on a special platform, they can be used with an orbital pneumatic grinder or a Bulgarian. It is also possible to install sandpaper on a surface grinding vibrating machine, but its efficiency is very low. Stripping lobe wheels can be used both in a pair with a bolgarka, and be installed in a screwdriver. To use different tools, special adapters are required. Grinding stones can also be mounted in a screwdriver. The sandblaster stands out in our list of paint removal methods. The method of sandblasting can not only quickly remove old paint, but also effectively clean metal from corrosion. The cost of such equipment does not contribute in any way to the purchase for home use. If you have a sufficiently productive compressor, you can build a sandblasting machine with your own hands. Body 700 scraping paddle wheels. In conclusion, removing old paint from metal and plastic at home can be a straightforward process when you choose the right methods and products. Whether you opt for chemical paint strippers, heat guns, or more eco-friendly alternatives, it's essential to consider the material you're working with and the type of paint you need to remove. Always prioritize safety by using protective gear and ensuring proper ventilation. By following these best practices, you can achieve a clean surface ready for a fresh coat of paint, transforming your projects with ease. Thank you for watching, and happy DIYing!